snuck up on me.
Oh, sorry. I was sneaky. So, season 3, episode, I forget, 8, 7, 6, 8. 8. It's 8. It's got to be 8. So, funny thing, gotta tell you, true story. They're always true. Just, you know what? Hey, just watch it. It's true. But here's what happened. In the freezer last week, and we have a bottle of limoncello, and it is leaking everywhere. And I'm frustrated. I'm sour, and I'm upset, and all that.
But
and
I had to have it.
I don't. And you know what? Here's the thing. When life gives you leaky limoncello, you know what you do? You don't make lemonade. You make a limoncello spritzer is what you do. And you know what? Everybody's so frustrated. We're all upset. And you know what? We got to get happy. And I got liquid sunshine. Spritz sunshine. Come on, folks. Blue Monkey Quarantine. Only business is monkey business. And the sound should be good. We should be rocking. Any comments yet? We don't know. We don't know what's going on. Folks, come with me. I'm taking this because we're going Blue Monkey Quarantina. Yeah. Are you ready? I'm ready. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I'm ready, you're ready, we're all ready. But here we go. Are you ready? Let's go. So, there it is. Yeah. So, here's the thing. You know what rhymes with Sunday? Drunk. Yeah. Yeah. Sunday drunk. Here we are. Shelby and I, here's the other cocktail we've been working on. Shelby, do you know where yours is?
I do.
Oh, there it is.
I'm sorry, I had to move
Hand in the screen. All right.
I had to move to the other mic.
Folks, here we are. So, are you ready for it? Picture it. Sicily, 1880. Yeah, that's where we are. 1880. We're in Italy, and it's the Austrian Empire at the time. Yeah, I mean, it's way, it's not back, it's way back. And, of course, the German Empire, they're part of all this. And why is that important? It's important because of this. It's important because they're drinking while they're over there. And the Veneto wines, they're a little strong for the German taste buds. Yeah, so the Germans are it's a little strong on the palate. So what they decide they need to do with all these Veneto wines is they have to add a little bit of water to them so that they're a little more palatable because you're too strong. And so they add the water. It's just a splash of water. Or as they say in German, sort of spritzen. A spritz of water. What are you looking for?
My cheat sheet.
Oh, we've lost a cheat sheet.
This can be great.
It's okay. We'll be fine. Producers lost paperwork. It's good. Anyway, so it's a spritz, which is German for splash, and she found it, and that's what they did. And that, my friends, is how we created the spritz, the wine spritz, which we love. And you know it, and we've done it already. We've done the Aperol spritz. The Aperol spritz, that's the one everybody knows. And to be told, the Aperol spritz, aka the spritz Venetiano. Yeah, I said that. The Venetiano, hand in the frame. The spritz Venetiano, the Aperol spritz. So that was actually in the 1950s, and it became very popular. We still love it. Hashtag spritz life. That's a thing. Anyway, but that was not actually the very first spritz. The very first spritz, well, I just told you about, but the actual spritz that really became a big thing was the Albitter. So the Albitter was really what is the original spritz. Originally, hold on, see if I can find it. Campari. That's your Italian spritz. Campari, but here, you can do it with Chinar, or Bonal, which is avocado. Yeah, those make great spritzes. Basically, any bitter with a little bit of soda, seltzer. You can do it with a Luxardo. My favorite, the Ugo. Yeah, the Ugo, which is actually an elderberry liqueur. Boom. That's it. But that's not what we're doing tonight. Paul, put these away. We're not doing these tonight. I know. I'm putting them away. Campari's back. So what are we doing tonight? Tonight's all about the limoncello. The limoncello. Yeah, there is a limoncello spritz.
Woo woo.
Are you ready for this one?
Oh, I am.
So not only are we going to get it out of the freezer and so it stops leaking, because that's a mess, but so the Amalfi Coast. Now, let me get a little confusing on you. The Amalfi Coast is actually really 3 cities, one of which is Amalfi, the other one is Capri, and the other one is Sorrento. They're about 40 miles total here, but that's the Amalfi Coast. Now, on that coast, they're known for the citrus. Lemons, obviously, limoncello. Keep up with me, folks. That's where we're getting it. Now, on the coast, we have a couple different lemons. We have the Sfusitu lemon. Sfusitu. S-F-U, I don't know. It's a tough word. It's Sfusitu lemon. And they also have the Sorrento lemon. So these lemons, they were hybrids. And basically, between pollination between lemons and oranges, they got this basically this lemon that you can just peel and eat. And it was delicious. But that's just the base of limoncello. So where did the limoncello come from? If you go back in history, so here's the funny part, is that Amalfi, Capri, and Sorrento all have a claim to limoncello. They all think it came from their spot. You can go back to the 1800s. There's stories about monks that made this. The best story that I read in 8 minutes today is going to come from Capri. And from Capri, we had Maria Fronecce. Maria Fronecce had an inn. And in her inn, while people stayed at her inn, she also had a huge garden. And her garden was lemons. And she would make her own limoncello. By the way, if you want to make your own limoncello, it's not difficult. You take lemon zest, and then you mix it with alcohol, typically vodka or a grain, clean or alcohol, and then you mix it with sugar, water. That's it. That's the whole thing. And then time, about 3 months. It takes about 3 months to make some limoncello. But anyway, she made it, served it to her folks on the inn. But later, after World War II, here's where it gets confusing. Stories say it was her son. Some say it was her grandson. Some say it was her nephew. But there was a bar in Capri, and they continued to serve that same limoncello. Matter of fact, in Capri, not until the 1980s was there actually a trademark for limoncello that was filed by that same family. Yeah, it was a long time. Anyway, here it is. That's the drink. That's how you make it. It's pretty simple. It's pretty easy. Well, that's how you make limoncello. Now, how do you make the limoncello spritz? Well, as in any spritz, it's a pretty easy recipe. Oh, there it is. Yeah, right here, this beautiful, look at this lovely recipe right here. Well done, Shel. So, first of all, here's how it works. Limoncello works, or limoncello, any spritz you make works off a 3-2-1 recipe. Nice.
That was for me.
Shelby may be finding some little toys on the, yeah. So first of all, wait for the delicious and beautiful sound. Are you ready? Shelby, can we get some beautiful cam of the guest tonight?
Oh, yeah.
4?
This is a Trojan horse.
It's a dog. Hey, come here. All right, there you go.
We have a new
Back to us. All right, you ready? 5.
Got it.
Boom. Beautiful sound. Now, so the beautiful thing about this is any spritz. Aperol spritz. And I know I mentioned Aperol spritz. So Aperol created in 1919. Yeah, 1950s is when the Aperol spritz became popular. But limoncello, a lot of people think this was even previous to it. But if you're going to make a spritz, it's always a 3-2-1. 3 of the Prosecco. Paul, could I use champagne? Oh, you could. Here's the thing. We're in Italy. You got to go Prosecco. You got to go Prosecco. But whatever, something sparkly. So you're going to go 3, 2 to the whatever spirit. We're going to limoncello. And then 1, we'll talk about the club soda and all that. For God's sakes, Paul, make the damn drink. Shelby, let's do it. Can we do it? Yeah. Huh? You got this. You got this. Pour cam. Yeah. Pour cam. Here it is. All right. So come in. You want a nice wine glass. And you're going to go ice it up. Yeah. Spill a couple. Because we have to. There it is. Put that one back. Now, 3, 2, 1. Now, here's the thing. Paul, that seems like a lot of math. All right, so 3, 2, 1. It's not a third, a 2/3, third, whatever. A third, come in, and 3 parts Prosecco, which means a half. Paul, you said third. No, trust me, 3 parts Prosecco. So fill it halfway with Prosecco.
I love Prosecco.
Who doesn't, right? Now, while that settles, because it's bubbly, you want to get your backup drink, and you're going to come in and have that. So you're going to go about halfway Prosecco.
So I didn't take recipe downs yet, so...
Yeah? No, leave it.
Well, yeah, because,
Oh.
but half of... No, okay. There you go.
Hey!
Wow, you're not hiding behind the...
2 parts limoncello. So you're going to go the other up to it, leave about a third. Perfect. Then, last thing, you need a little bit of sparkly. Now, here's the thing. When you're coming in, Paul, do I go club soda or do I come in with this very beautiful, sparkling water? So here's the difference. Club soda, we've talked about it. If you go club soda, am I out of the camera?
You are slightly,
All right. Yeah, here we go.
Pour cam, you're great.
All right. Club soda, here's the problem. Club soda, they add minerals, right? And they add minerals and then add flavors and they add minerals, all that. So it's going to add a little bit of something to it. We don't want it.
You step over one step. That way. No.
God bless
there
it.
You go.
Producer,
Recipe
I know.
Here.
We got to put marks here. All right. So what you want to do is you want to come in with seltzer. And that seltzer is where we add the bubbles, but we don't add any of the other flavors. So 1 part. Folks, then you're coming in. Now the last thing you got to do, and this is all the way back, because you go back to Maria Firenze. Maria, not only at her inn was she creating a lovely limoncello. Yeah, she was making emergency. Yeah, that's what she did. Yeah, that's why. So when Pompeii, when it erupted, there were like 3 people that survived. Those 3 people, they had emergency in their pocket. Yeah, it's crazy. Emergency, saving Pompeii and saving people. Not sponsoring our show. We're going to give that a little sprinkle right on top. There it is. And then coming in, we need a garnish. Oh, I forgot a knife. It's okay. I've got knives. Right here.
We got a dog cam. Dog cam.
Dog.
Hey, Denver. Oh, yeah, we got that you. Hey, puppy.
All right, here it is, right here. Give it a little that, a little this, boom. Give a little spritz. Spritz. He said spritz again. One camera, right? Am I good? Folks, there it is. That is your Quarantine Limoncello Spritz. Yeah, you're welcome. And delicious, isn't it? No, is it good? Oh my God. Yes. Freaking delicious. Amazing stuff. By the way, side note before I leave you for this evening, did you ever wonder where the term or the phrase when life gives you lemon, make lemonade? You know, because I have. Let me give you a little history tonight. Here's your history lesson. So, Albert Hubbard, actually a writer, and he actually wrote, you know I'm going to love this. It was from an obituary back in 1915 is where the original term, phrase came from. But it wasn't what we know today. So how it started back with Albert Hubbard, he actually wrote it in an obituary for an actor. And this actor actually was, he had dwarfism, and he, the obit said this: fate had given him lemons, but he took those lemons and made a lemonade stand. That was the original phrase that came out. Fast forward 1948, and in 1948, Dave Carnegie wrote a book, and that book was called How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. He transformed the phrase.
Wow.
You've heard this. You know that book. And he transformed the phrase into what we know today. That is, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. And folks, I'm going to leave you with this. Stop worrying. Right? Just start living. Folks, for God's sakes, we've got limoncello in the freezer. You know what? It was leaking. It was making a mess. Did I get frustrated? Did I worry? No. I made limoncello spritzers for everyone. And folks, I encourage you, make some limoncello spritzers. Have fun. Enjoy life. I'm coming in. I'm coming around right here. Cheers. Could be right here. Hold on.
Chink.
Here.
Oh, look at that.
Is that beautiful? Wait, can we get look at this close up? Hold on. Wait.
That's very pretty.
That's pretty. Ooh. All right. Cheers. Right here.
Well, that's not in camera frame. So
Folks, right here. Right there. YouTube, subscribe, pass it on. Folks, we're not doing this for fun. Actually, we're doing it for a lot of fun. Folks, we love you. And if you get a chance, subscribe to YouTube. We'll see you next Sunday. We'll have some delusional drink that we'll do again. Love you all. Good night. We might be here a while, because bottom right. Good night.